Back in the garage today, back in the garage today. What's going on, guys? Back in the garage today, getting ready to upgrade the exhaust on Pete's 2020 Norden 901. We've got a, we'll just show it to you. So this is the factory exhaust. Nothing really wrong with it other than it's really quiet. And this is the upgraded exhaust that we just cracked out of the box. So we're gonna get it installed. Okay, so starting out over here on the right hand side of the bike, we need to undo the pipe from the cat here. So this is a 10 millimeter. We're gonna get that loosened up, and then we're gonna move on to the next step. Turns out the easiest way to get that out is to access it from the other side and just use a ratchet with a long extension on it. Now we've got the clamp here, so it's two-piece. We're gonna pop it off and then move on to the next step. Okay, so next up, we just need to remove this Torx 45 bit. Now you want to make sure you're holding the bottom of your exhaust here, because this is the last fastener that's connecting it onto the motorcycle. And you can take it right off. Okay, so this next part is pretty straightforward. We're simply going to take our aftermarket exhaust, slide it down over the pipe, and then we're going to line this up and get this bolt put in, and we're going to show you what it sounds like here in just a minute. Alright, so we got the exhaust back on, or I say back on, we got the new exhaust on. We've got this fastener in here, and then remember down here we've got this exhaust clamp. If you're wondering what happened to the cat, we'll explain that in a minute. Alright, so like I said, we got the exhaust mounted, and if we look down here, let me see if I can get you a look on the other side. Yeah, especially down in here, you see we have all this open space because we deleted the catalytic converter. Let me show you that real quick. Yeah, so this bad boy weighed nearly 7 pounds. We weighed the exhaust that was on there along with the catalytic converter. We also weighed the mid pipe and the new exhaust. And we'll throw it up on the screen here in a second, the weight savings. So you may be wondering why we didn't show the removal of the cat and installing the mid pipe. To be honest, we didn't know if that part was going to work, but it was off a 790, I believe. It bolts up just fine. And we had to take a bunch of, skid plate, all that kind of crap off. But we just wanted to show how to, put on a simple slip-on. But now, the moment you've been waiting for, what does it sound like? So let's start it up. So as you can tell, a lot throatier sound than the stock sound because that thing didn't make any noise whatsoever. So anyway, we're also going to throw up on the screen the decibel rating, and that's just at idle. This thing's obviously a little bit louder when you start to get into it versus the stock, but we also took the decibel readings at idle to kind of give you a comparison, also the weight savings, those sorts of things. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, considering that subscribe button, because if you like motorcycles, this is the place to be. If you have any questions about this install, the mid pipe was actually pretty easy. We were just putting some clamps on and really wasn't that tough, but first time we ever took this bike apart, skid plate, all that sort of stuff, so we just want to save a little bit of time in this video. But again, questions, put them down below, and as always, talk to you again soon.